Oh, his management's just messaged me. They just said he's trying to call via my WhatsApp. I think he's struggling because I'm in the UK. Oh my God. I do have international calls on. I'm so nervous. Hello?
Sophie.
Hello! Finally! Hello, you okay? I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Oh, it's prison.
Oh God, how long have you been in there now, Joe?
8 years.
No way.
Yeah.
And you've not heard anything back from Trump for the pardon yet or anything?
Not yet. I mean, the White House did contact the prison about a month ago and checked on my, what I've been doing and all that stuff. And then just last night, I added his lawyer on my team. So now his lawyer is one of my lawyers.
Right. That's really
so we're
good.
hoping that, so we're hoping that helps too.
I hope it does help because obviously I'm in the UK, so I'm not in the US, but obviously like Tiger King was a really big thing over here during COVID. I think everybody sat and watched it and everyone thought you was an icon.
I get so many letters from the United Kingdom.
Do you?
I can't wait. I do. I can't wait to get out of here and come see y'all.
Oh, it'd be so good. Do you know what? I think I would love to come over there when you get out. I think hopefully you can get out sooner rather than later. And you should have like a big thing where lots of people can come meet up with you. I think it would be amazing.
I want to do a concert tour and I want to do a book signing tour since I wrote a book since I've been in here.
Oh, that's really good. Is your book for sale on Amazon or anything like that?
Do what?
Have you got your book for sale on Amazon or is it what platforms can people purchase it on?
It's on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really good. I'll let everyone know because obviously we've got thousands of people listening right now. So we've got a few questions for you. Is that okay?
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Okay. So the main questions people want to know. So they want to know if you would ever bury the hatchet with Carole, or if that's dead and gone.
Okay. You know, a lot of people don't understand that me and Carole's feud wasn't like Netflix pretended it to be. You know, she made money convincing her followers that I abused animals, and I made money convincing my followers that she killed her husband and she batshit crazy. But, you know, when I spent 2 years and 8 months in solitary confinement, and you learn to let all of that go. So I forgave everybody, James, Alan, Jeff, Carole, everybody, but I will never forget.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. I think forgiveness is a big thing, but you always need to remember you can't be scorned twice by somebody, definitely.
Right.
I think. And do you believe that Donald is dead? Do you actually?
I absolutely do, yeah.
There was a thing about a week ago that was all over online saying he'd been found in another part of the US, but I think it was all a hoax.
Well, she started that rumor to try and take some of the heat off of her, and the Homeland Security of the United States debunked that. But, you know, she doesn't think about stuff before she does stuff, because she's the one who made his power of attorney, okay? And in the power of attorney, it said in case of my disappearance. She's the one who designed it. She's the one who signed it as a witness. And she's the one who filed it with the court to make it a legal document. And 4 years later, I mean, she's the one who reported him missing three months later. And 4 years later, she's the one who had him declared dead in a court of law. Okay? And she collected $6 million, all right, from his estate. Well, what she's failing to remember is if she wants to claim he's now alive, she has to reimburse his three daughters $6 million.
Right. Got ya.
Okay? And not one news station is picking up on that.
Yeah, I feel a lot with the situation. A lot of things that were in like the news and headlines were more to paint you out to be a villain and her to be the innocent party. Is that, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm.
You know, and a lot of people don't realize that I did not film for Tiger King. I was in prison 2 years when Tiger King was made.
Right. That makes sense. So I think I watched another, I think it was a podcast you was on where you video called and somebody had said something about that they set you up with situations like filming outside a junkyard or something.
Well, yeah, okay. You know, my zoo was beautiful, and anybody that had ever went there knows that my zoo was beautiful. And Tiger King, the producers of Tiger King, had an agenda when they filmed that, and that was to make us all look crazy and not taking care of animals so they could pass the Big Cat Safety Act. Okay, and that's why I say this show done nothing for animals, nothing to help tigers, because if they did, they would have took Saf, the girl that lost her arm at my zoo. They would have took and set her in front of that very tiger cage and let her explain that it wasn't that tiger's fault and how to help take care and care for tigers in the wild, okay? But instead they set her in a junkyard to make it look like the zoo was that junky.
Mm. Yeah, so obviously did you make any money from the Netflix documentary? Or
I didn't get a dime. No, they did. Everything you saw me in Tiger King, they took me off of my YouTube channel.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, because their whole agenda. If you watch season 2 of Tiger King, their whole agenda was to put me in jail, and they kept me without bond, and they didn't let me help find my own evidence. They didn't give me no evidence. I mean, they didn't give me no witnesses during my trial. It was basically like being kidnapped in America by the Justice Department in order to pass this law. But it's insane. But the question is they all got on season 2 of Tiger King and admitted to perjury and admitted to having a plot to kill me instead of Carole. And I'm still here. Nobody's been charged with nothing.
Yeah, well, that was another thing I wanted to discuss. So obviously, a lot of us follow the case with that Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her being released. Now, personally, in my opinion, she actually committed a crime. You didn't. I feel like you're an innocent party.
She killed her mom.
Yeah, and she got released. And that's what I find crazy.
What's even crazier is there's a 24-year-old kid in here that stabbed his mom to death, drug her body out in the woods and burned it, and he has 1 year of sentence less than I do.
That's insane. You didn't. What was the actual charge they sent you down for?
Murder for hire, and my veterinarian fucked up some health certificates. She marked the wrong box on health certificates. So they charged me with 18 counts of violating the Endangered Species Act with paperwork.
Oh my God. See, I think from what I saw, obviously you're saying a lot of it's off your YouTube, what I saw was a man that saw them tigers as family rather than as pets or as anything. I don't believe that you had them tigers as a way to financially gain. I think your tigers were your life. And that's how I see it.
My checkbook was $13,000 in the hole every day. No way was this for money. And then my mom and dad invested almost their entire life savings building that zoo, because it was about my brother and his memorial and saving animals and giving people a second chance. Because everybody that worked there was homeless, or their families abandoned them, or they were, on doorstep of going to prison for drugs or alcohol. And the zoo was there to give animals and people a second chance.
Yeah, I think, did you have like a vision when you opened the zoo? Did you have a vision of what you expected it to be like? And do you feel like you hit that, like that was reality?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it went way past the vision that we had.
Did you expect it to be as big as it was and be as popular as it was?
No, we had the Congress people from India and the Congress people from all over Australia come to see the zoo because it was so interactive that I actually had offers to go to other countries and help them get their zoos to be that interactive.
Oh, really? That's really good. I can't believe how you've built that from nothing. Well, you and your family have built that from absolutely nothing, and it became as big as it was. I think that is absolutely amazing. We don't have anything over here in our country like that, and I don't think we'll ever have anyone here that's so, like, their whole heart and their life is devoted to their animals. So I think that's amazing for you. I'm really, really proud of you for that. I think that's. Sorry, go on.
We built that zoo with the help of everybody around the world, because it represented 151 other people that passed away. Almost every cage was built as a memorial to someone that died. Their loved ones came and built the cage as a memorial. And 3 people's ashes were actually buried under their cages that they built. So I have to credit people all over the world for helping me build such a beautiful zoo. But it's a shame it is what it is now, because it's just a ghost town of weeds.
So is there no tigers there at all now?
There's nothing. Carole got it from my niece. My niece signed it over to Carole. Carole sold it for $140,000. Spray painted all kinds of graffiti all over the buildings and knocked the windows out and destroyed the house. And it sits as a ghost town today.
That's really sad. That is really sad. So if say Trump does pardon you and you get out, what is your plan? Would you open the zoo again? Would you start all over again, get the tigers again?
I am going to go to Mexico, get my husband, and then I want to get really involved in conservation of animals in the wild, like baby elephant orphanage and orangutan orphanage. And then I want to actually go see the world. Coming to the UK is like one of the big things on my bucket list, because going through 2 years and 8 months of solitary confinement, the people that wrote me letters and kept me alive in solitary confinement, the biggest percent of them was from the United Kingdom. So that's going to be one of my main things, is to go see y'all. And thank you.
Oh, that's amazing. I think you've got is it on your social media a way that people can write to you and contact you as well? Have you got everything all on there? It's on. If you go to joeexoticofficial.com, all of the information of how to write letters is there, because it all has to be on white paper, one side. You can't send pictures or anything. And then write me a letter, and I will send you a letter and an autograph back. That would be amazing. I think a lot of people will be writing to you. I've got a lot of people here now that are absolutely starstruck that you've called. they're all excited. So
yeah, it takes a little extra postage. So throw a couple bucks on my commissary so I can pay for postage to send you an autograph letter. And an autographed picture. Over the 8 years, I bet I've mailed 150,000 letters.
Oh my God, that's a lot. I suppose it gives you something to do, doesn't it? It keeps you busy. It makes the days go faster.
It sure does. And, it keeps my name out there. So I can get home or get a new trial. Nigel, I don't know how to say his last name, is a real popular politician over in the UK.
Nigel Farage.
Farage, yeah.
Yes.
I know he's a big advocate for me too.
Oh, has he? I didn't know that. I didn't know that he was advocating for you or anything like that.
Yeah, He's really mentioned Joe Exotic to Trump several times on TV.
That's amazing. So do you believe that? Do you think, obviously you went by Joe Exotic, and obviously that's not your actual name, but do you believe that's like a character you play, or do you think that is genuine you? That is the true version of yourself?
That's a true version. I was that. Clear back in 2004. I was Joe Exotic way before Tiger King ever came out.
Oh wow! I just think it's insane that I'm on the phone to you right now. I'm like, I'm starstruck, Joe. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, so do you think? Have you heard anything from Trump about having a pardon or anything like that?
The pardon attorney at the White House contacted my lawyers and then contacted the prison. So they're looking at it. And now that I have his lawyer on my team, then I'm really hoping to be home by Christmas.
And you can spend Christmas with your husband.
That would be amazing. Our anniversary is in 7 days. We've been married a year.
So did you meet him in prison?
I did. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's amazing. And he got released then, so he can't have been in as long.
He got deported, yeah, back to Mexico. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a shame. So would he be able to come back to the US then, or is the laws quite strict there, so you've got no option but to go to Mexico?
We're going to work on it, but, you know, Trump offered a $5 million gold card for people to come back, and I'm going to get out and work my ass off, and I'm going to buy him a gold card.
That's true, love. That's how you're going to work your ass off to buy him a gold card.
I'm going to work my ass off and buy him a gold card to be able to come back to America.
Well, I know that I do have your PayPal, so what I will do is I am going to give your PayPal username to everybody so they can donate towards any of your lawyer fees or anything that you want, anything that you need.
Well, the lawyers are taken care of, but what I need help with is stamps, and we're allowed to spend $460 for Thanksgiving and Christmas on the commissary. And right now, believe it or not, I only have 55 cents on my books. So help me raise $460 so I can buy food for Christmas.
We can help you raise that very easily. That would be so easy to do before Christmas, definitely.
That is all I need, sweetie.
Oh, that would be easy. That's not a problem at all. So I think, I don't really know what to ask you now. I'm so nervous. So obviously, like, the world knows your story, Joe. So what's the one truth that never made it to the headlines that you feel like you wanted to get out there?
The thing that upsets me the most about Tiger King is they portrayed me to be a meth head, and I wasn't. Okay, I was the only one in the show with a full set of teeth, wearing clothes. Everybody else was running around half naked. And two, the headlines that every news thing puts in here is I'm in here for animal abuse, and I have not one charge of animal cruelty or animal abuse, and I've never been accused or charged of animal abuse or animal cruelty. I'm in here for violating the Endangered Species Act with paperwork. That's it. But the big thing that Tiger King didn't show was all of my charity work, and I wish they would have. But see, they didn't want to portray me to be who I was. And, you know, I had an organization called Animal Miracle Network where I granted last wishes for dying kids. And I had Tigers for Tots where we did raise money and took toys around to kids in 4 different cities every year. I opened the zoo for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, and Mother's Day and Father's Day for free, and cooked every time for people that didn't have anywhere to go. So it wasn't about money. It was about helping people. And that's the big thing that the show missed.
Yeah, definitely. I agree there. I think a lot of people who watched you for what it was, they saw it for what it was, and that it was a man that just loved his tigers. But obviously you get people on the internet that will dissect everything down. They'll watch it and they'll have their own opinions and they'll make their own judgment. But I think, What did it feel like having your whole life dissected by millions of people around the world and being all over the headlines?
Well, you know, because I'm in here and I've never seen it out there, it really, I don't know how to take it, because in here, I've never seen the second season of Tiger King. And I've never seen the popularity, so it's kind of not even crossed my mind a whole bunch about that. Because, you know, people will tell me, Joe, you're famous. Everybody in the world knows who you are. But in here, I don't see that, so I don't know.
Yeah. I get that, because if you God, like a bit shock factor. But I think a lot of it was, there's a lot of iconic moments. I know a lot of people still like repeat lines that you said in it, like when you say, "Oh, I'll never financially recover from this."
Right. I called for help twice.
Yeah, I called for help twice and not one. Fuck you.
Exactly. All right, sweetie. Hey, this thing is fixing to shut off.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. We'll have a catch up again soon.
You tell everybody over in the UK that me and George send our love and respect, and I couldn't have done all of this I couldn't have survived 8 years without your love and support and your letters, okay?
Oh, I will do. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. All right,
Thank
sweetie,
you. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.
You too. All right, bye-bye.
Screaming, crying, throwing up, everything. Oh my God, give me 2 seconds. I'm sweating. Oh my God, I'm so fucking nervous. Oh, fucking, I'm sweating. Screaming, crying, throwing up, everything. Oh my God. My hands are so clammy. Oh, I've never been that nervous in my life. Oh, I'm like stuttering, like, oh my God. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, let's spread his PayPal. 1 second, because his management messaged me it. Oh my God. They sent me this. 1 second, I'll put it on the screen. It was like a picture they sent me. To show everyone with all his details on. Oh my God, screaming, crying, throwing up, everything. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. Oh, it'll just be like all Angie's lot on that, trying to ring me on no caller ID to stop the call coming through, the bloody idiots. But it didn't work, Angie. Nice try. It'll be Angie and Corey. You know what they're like. Right. Oh my God, I'm so fucking sweating. That was so uncomfortable to do. Right, 1 second, let me get it up. I'm just sending them to my PC now so I can put them up on the screen properly so it looks better with what his manager sent me. Oh my God. I need a cup of tea with sugar. I'm shaking. The website, it's on the thing I think that they sent me. There you go. So that's his details. joeexoticofficial.com is the website. He was so nice, wasn't he, Tommy? Oh my God, I thought he was going to be I don't know what I expected him to be like, because on the show they portrayed him to be a bit mental, but he's actually he's normal. He's a normal person. I thought he was going to be like, Carole fucking Baskin. He's like, no, I found peace. Oh my God. He loves us in the UK. Fucking, I'm sweating. Oh my God. So you heard what he said. He's got no bloody money in his commissary thing or whatever that is. Something to do with prisons and Christmas. So, I don't know, I was starstruck, all right? But he needs to raise money. So there's the one beginning with P, and there's the V one for anyone that's American, where you can just send, even if it's just a couple of pounds, and it gets him something from the canteen in his wallet in prison. And he said he wants to come to the UK and visit us. We'll have... Can you see it now? I will be donating to his PayPal as well. I didn't want to interrogate him too much because I didn't know what his mood's like, if he'd switch on me. I got scared. So if you screenshot that, guys, you can send commissary straight away from there. So it's basically like his pocket money in prison to like buy snacks and things like that. So you can use that link there. So if you screenshot it. Did you hear him all right? Could you hear? I know my mic's quite good, so I thought you'd be able to hear anything. Because it's obviously hard with it being a phone call. Yeah, PayPal's for legal fees, and then this is for commissary. So what it sounds like, him and Carole just fucking trolled each other. Like some sort of fucking internet beef. Like it wasn't even that deep as it was made out to be. It was just two people trolling. And she did the ultimate troll at the end and bought the fucking zoo and then spray painted it all and graffitied it. Like, what the hell? I'm starstruck. Oh. I know we've set the bar high now, so we need somebody else next. Oh, thank you, Rachel, for typing that out. Did he? Not did he? No, thank you. But that's the thing with like Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She actually committed like a serious crime. And I know there was like mitigating circumstances, but he didn't actually do anything. Like, and he got way longer. So that's crazy to me that happened. Oh my God, I'm sweating. No, thank you to Paul Breach. Oh my God. Oh. If you go on his website, there's the details as well if you want to write to him. And he said if you put a couple of dimes or whatever he said, dollars, in, I don't know what the currencies are, dollars, dimes. If you put a couple of dollars in his commissary, then he can send you over, because he's got to pay for stamps, he can post you over a signed autograph. An autograph, signed photo with an autograph. I can't talk, guys. I'm fucking nervous, alright? Fucking hell. Yeah, he didn't ask for much, did he? He just said, I need 400 and something dollars before Christmas. That's fucking, he's got over a month for that. That'd be easy work to get. Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh, did he say Thanksgiving? I thought it's already been Thanksgiving. I don't know. My head was like, joeexoticofficial.com is his website. Let me see if I can get on it on here. So this is what his website looks like. And there's a button there so you can donate. That big white button there in the black box. Yeah, he says he wants to be out, but I'll be honest, I don't think he's going to be out by Christmas. But he loves Nigel Farage. That was the weirdest thing I've ever heard. When he said that, I was like, oh. His real name's Joe Maldonado or something like that. Yeah, I'm sure he said Christmas. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I love Nigel Farage. I was like, what? Yeah, well, he wants Trump to pardon him, doesn't he? So we'll see. But he's got all his specific merchandise you can buy, which obviously goes towards him.